So first I have to ask, as a mayor, what study and research went into the character?
I spent literally years working in a mayor's office, starting from the ground up, all the way through, studying everything.
Did you learn how bills are passed?
I learned how to pass bills, and of course I've started with the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence.
I feel like filibuster would be the most important part.
It is the most important part, but incredibly difficult to spell.
I think on the spot I wouldn't be able to either.
It was fun. We had a good time. I mean, we were creating such wild stuff with Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein, and I just followed along. I just played along. We all had a good time together.
When you found out about the role, what kind of emotions? Because it's kind of silly. It's something silly. You've really played every role, every kind of production.
Every role I played Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront, and I played him in Apocalypse Now. To be honest, they would always present with me the script and the ideas that they had for each season, and they were always interesting. I make a joke about Marlon Brando, but in fact, one of the episodes was the mayor goes off the grid and disappears into the jungle, and they wrote in the script like Apocalypse Now, which of course is my favorite movie. Oh, nothing you know that.
No,
but I was like, oh my gosh, this is just right in my wheelhouse. So of course, I repeated a lot of the dialogue that Marlon Brando had when he asks, "Where are you from, Willard?" And then I kept having to cue Fred to say, "Okay, now you say Ohio, sir," and then I say. So we went back and recreated the scene. That was the kind of fun stuff that we got to do in Portland.
When you're handed scripts, did you ever deny anything? They were like, "Okay, maybe not that."
No, I welcomed everything, and they weren't really scripts per se. They were like ideas, a couple lines of dialogue, kind of a basic framework from which we would then. This is a perfect location tonight. I don't know if people know that, because what we have is we have the Blue Angels over. They brought the Blue Angels in for the event, so they've been flying. Yeah,
we get a show,
and they're landing at Burbank. So it's kind of crazy how this happens. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So we would just kind of create it on the spot and just kind of make up stuff. That was the whole thing. It was all improv. So
it seems like a fun time on set. And now, say you're mayor in Portland, and you transferred somehow to LA. What's a bill that you get passed right away or take away?
When we come to Los Angeles, well, the whole mantra of Portland is keep Portland weird. And so I don't think we have to pass that bill in LA. I think LA's weird enough, and it's okay. I think we're fine. But I do think we need a few more coffee shops. So I would work towards like a coffee thing.
Artisan.
Yeah, much more artisan coffee. Like we could start growing coffee here. We could start producing our own coffee, having our own coffee plants. I think it would make a huge difference.
I think that'll make such a difference. Yeah. And better hangout spots for everyone and all these writers over here. They'll have a place to be.
A lot of writers, they need a place to hang out, to think, drink coffee, think some more, write a few lines, eat a croissant, that kind of thing.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.